This is the Skullcrusher, a great exercise to grow the triceps. You can perform this exercise using an easy bar, which is my preferred method. However, you can also use a straight bar, although it will be harder on the wrists. And lastly, you can do it using a bar like this one that allows for a neutral grip, which will be a little bit easier on the elbows for if you have elbow pain, and will get more long head involvement and less of that lateral head. And for the advanced lifter, make sure you watch until the end, where I'll show a technique that can help you get even more gains. For the setup, ideally grab an easy bar and lay flat on a bench. Have the head at the top of the bench so that when you bring the bar down, we get a full range of motion, bring the bar down past the top of the head. Place the hands inside shoulder width, as it will allow for those elbows to naturally angle outwards in that scapular plane. Start with those arms fully extended and then angle them slightly back like this. This will be our start and stop position and will allow for us to have tension in the triceps at the top of the movement. As you go down, think like you are still pushing up and always 3 to 4 seconds on that eccentric. Keep the bar close to the top of the head, going past a 90-degree bend at the elbow, stopping when the bar is past the back of the head. As you go down, think like you are pointing those elbows towards the ceiling and allow these elbows to naturally angle out like this, but not too much excessively out. Again, keep that bar close to the top of the head. I like to get a short pause right here in that stretch position. As you go up, think like you are pushing up and behind you to return to that starting position where those arms are angled slightly back. And make sure to also push those knuckles forward, having those knuckles in line with the wrists at the top. Don't shrug the shoulders as you go up, and take note that typically you will favor your dominant arm during the movement, and if that's the case, on that way down, think like you're allowing more weight on that weaker arm. For shoulder stability, also think like you're slightly pushing those shoulder blades down into the bench as you go up, especially if you're working with the heavy weight. And for the advanced lifter, the last rep should look something like this, where that last rep takes about 3 to 5 seconds on that concentric. And even after failure, you can just perform that eccentric, still going down slowly, bring that bar down to the chest, press it back up, and perform another one. I typically like to get 2 to 3 reps after failure like this. Thanks for watching, like this video right now, and subscribe for the best tutorial videos just like this one. See ya!